Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Technobabylon. When we left off last time, we found out that our girl Latha did indeed survive the explosion. The explosion was caused by Regis, under orders of the blackmailer, and now we're supposed to be waiting for him to come back, but instead, she's a resourceful gal, so we're gonna escape. Alright, I did a lot of looking around. This took me quite a while. What we need to do here, at least I think this is gonna work, we can combine our metal fork with our sheet.
I've given it a handle made of that plastic rubbery sheet.
So I guess hopefully it's like grounded now or something. It's not going to shock her. So let's try this and hopefully it doesn't knock us flat on our butt again. Hey! Hey! Okay, so. Ah! Oh. Well, shoot.
Ouch.
No, you know what we need to do with it. Don't pull the table. Climb up there. Just jam the whole canister in there so we can grow some wetware.
I can't use it like that.
For real? But
it looks like a fire hazard. It's spitting sparks everywhere.
Okay.
This kind of sums up my feelings about paperwork.
Okay, and let's put them in the trash can. That should be a safe spot to burn them, right? Found a use for the paperwork. Alright. Now, let's dump our can.
That's sorta safer.
It's a wetware warmer. That's what it is. Get in there.
Let's see if this works.
Excellent. 80 minutes.
Easy.
Yikes.
Nothing stands between me and my trance.
While I'm concerned about trance and that it seems to be something of an addiction for her, I have to get her credit for, this pretty creative stuff that we managed to do here. Alright, got some wetware. So, I want to talk to this guy. We probably want to interact with the screen too. Can we connect with this fella? There we go.
Got it. I've made a connection with his neural hub.
Awesome. Maybe we can help him out. I'm concerned for him. We have to be careful. We don't want to catch whatever he's got. Alright, so. Oh, what, we just enter his mind space? Oh, that doesn't look good. What's going on here, fella?
I am the real.
Whose name?
Do not trust the imposter in the wall.
Yeah.
Jeez, talk about low-quality knockoffs made in Han factories. Hi there.
Oh, hey. Make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand, but, well...
Yeah, I can see. So.
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy. Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
Whose name?
Uh-huh.
How'd you wind up like this?
Well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth. If I'm correct, Cell have brought me in for treatment.
Uh-huh.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the greater Han Republic.
Shut up!
So, why are you in a cell in Cell with a broken Trojan in your head?
I'm acting as a relay for pirated connections into Cell.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh!
Pays good, though.
Money is the yoke of capitalism.
Thing is, it's been harder and harder to get into Cell HQ.
So you infected yourself with this?
They have to bring in someone with something like this. Even if they can't treat it, they can at least quarantine.
Giving you an ideal spot to relay signals through your neural wiring.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
And here I was feeling bad for this guy the whole time. He probably doesn't want... I'm a jerk and I kind of don't want to help him. He helped hack to the city's, basically, police force. Which means I'm betting he's working in conjunction with a blackmailer. Like, man, I'm tempted to just be like, nope, you can stay like this, but it'd probably be more beneficial for us and we would learn some more if we try to help him.
Anything I can do to help?
There would be, but I'm going to have to decline.
I don't think you're really in a position to bargain.
Hey, for all I know, you're a Cell agent trying to breach my wiring. If I give you too much room, then I'm just swapping him over there as my oppressive influence.
The influence of the mighty Han Republic spans the world.
Why would Cell want to breach you?
Again, if I start telling you about that, then I'm incriminating myself. I'd love to help you help me, but I'd need to know we're on the same side.
I can't guarantee that we are, but...
Don't go anywhere.
Ha, you're funny.
So he'd rather just stay stuck like this. Like, whoever said they're gonna pay him, is there a guarantee that they're gonna pull him out? Or are they just gonna leave him like this since they got the opportunity they wanted?
But it sure looks oppressive. In a sim like this, it's probably read-only.
Alright. A dry, barren wasteland, like something out of a war zone. You're not sure if it's based upon a real place or carefully designed to create the right mood.
Better be careful what I touch. Anything could be a carrier for malware in here.
What a terrifying idea that you have to watch out for malware in your head. And it's the kind of thing that doesn't seem too far outside the realm of possibility. I mean, this, of course, is... You never know. The types of things that you assume at one point will be... Like, to me, I think this seems like just a little stretch from where we are now. Technologically, maybe we could manage such a thing. Maybe this is something that could be something we have to watch out for in our future. It seems like a more or less realistic idea of where technology could develop. But then there's stuff, like I was talking to my dad, and he tells me that when he was a kid, he was convinced, like him and all his friends, they had no doubts that in the future, by now, everyone would be traveling around on jetpacks, because it just seemed like practical and like that's where things were going. So, although this seems like a realistic vision of the future to me, obviously we're not all driving around on jetpacks, so technology, it might not be realistic at all. But it seems plausible, at least. Alright, I think we are done in here for the moment. Well, now that guy doesn't really want my help, I kind of want to help him more than ever, but mostly so that I can expose him to Cell. Any new things? Oh, we can't connect to our mailbox. Fine. Alright, let's pop out of here. And also see what we can get from this. And maybe, well, the food machine, if it operates on coins, is it even gonna...
Either it's got some pretty tough shielding, or it's too old to be compatible. From the look of it, I'd say the second one.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if I can connect with the camera, though. Okay, let's hit this.
Got it. I can feel the net on the other side.
She's so relieved. Okay, let's try it out on the camera. Well, we're gonna have to...
I can't...
Okay, we gotta climb up first. On the table.
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Alright, it was worth trying. I doubt we'll be able to connect with the
What? Drink...
water dispenser either. Hop down.
It won't bring up the...
Alright, let's get this out of the way. And I don't think this is even like a computer operated
I don't think
thing.
I can fill that up.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what we gained from the screen. Zoop. To the info wall.
Ahlan wa salam.
Hi? I'm looking for the interview. Are you tapping the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
Is this the hacker?
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
Whether it sounds
Search
crude or
who
not,
prefers
that's
to be
what you
called
are.
An adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinsil.
I'm Mandala.
So,
This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It
Yeah.
ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know where I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we didn't. We
Who
also
are
know
you?
that it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
Ah,
That's the guy I spoke to.
uh-huh.
You know him?
Yeah, he's the cell agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago.
Oh, and of course, from her perspective, she has no idea. See, Regis? This is why you don't succumb to the blackmailer's demand. Now there's going to be a big misunderstanding and all kinds of drama. But I think this person is not in conjunction with the blackmailer then. If this is someone who's concerned and trying to piece together what happened. I mean, unless this is the blackmailer being really clever and trying to set her against Regis. But that is a possibility. I don't know if we can trust this person or not.
Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're
That's
also
vague.
aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance for hours.
They had to be certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
So,
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
You think it's personal then?
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
Then it's imperative that we help you to escape. Our agent may be able to help you with that. He is close at hand.
the man in the wall. Or stuck in the wall, in the cell. Yeah.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me? Blonde pseudo-leather jacket, got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes. He's acting as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work within our own specialties, and his is Cell. If anyone were able to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
So, what's your plan
Looks
here?
like a partially built sim.
Indeed, we're using a number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs, even the charge variances and wiring.
So why are you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
Ah, so lots of opportunists are trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling this sim at the same time, when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard of it. What's it mean?
Well, who controls the media today?
Chishiki? They're the biggest.
Exactly. Chishiki, whose name means knowledge. Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
I mean, that's an interesting question, really. If the media always lies to you, then I guess where will you find the truth? I mean, really, it depends. Some truths we won't be able, you can't find just on your own. I guess you can look on the internet, but then you have the trick of sifting the truth from the lies. We'll say that the internet feels like that would be the answer that Latha would give.
On the internet?
No, that's not quite it. Jahilia means ignorance. It's meant to be ironic.
Oh, I see. Even though you are on the internet, trance, that sort of thing, right?
I suppose. Anyhow, that's beside the point.
I'd better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Bit Tawfiq, I've sent you the location to find us at. I'll be here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
Okay, I mean, that's cool that this person wants to help us, but I'm not convinced yet that we can trust Jinsil. So, she, he, I think a she. The voice sounds maybe slightly, it's distorted, it's hard to tell, but maybe slightly feminine. I could be wrong. Regardless, this person made it sound like her group is not responsible for the attack on Central. They're just taking advantage of it while it's happening, but it's I don't know. That's a lot of things coming together for them fortuitously at once. I don't know that I'd buy it. We gotta tread carefully here, Latha.
No doubt about it. This is the one who spoke to me. No doubt about it.
Okay, so left and right are the same there.
No doubt about
And I think that's about it in here, right? Anything else, Jinsil?
I've got a question.
Yes.
So,
What's Guy's job then?
He's a good friend of our cause, works as a relay. We keep a connection open to him, and he finds a way to get as physically close as possible to secure systems.
He looks like he could do with your help.
His link was lost several hours ago.
The Trojan psychophage she's infected with.
He has used some risky tactics for getting inside Cell before. While successful, it appears that his work may have overcome him.
So,
What's your beef with Cell anyway? It must be something pretty big to go after one of the most secure systems in the world.
In an organization like ours, the word secure raises red flags. The mere fact that Cell is so opaque tells us they've something they feel worth hiding.
I've never had any problems with them. They seem to do all right running the city.
Yeah.
As long as you remain within your ever-flexible world of the trance, certainly. You may, however, miss that which happens in the tangle of the real that Central controls. And today there was an opportunity we just couldn't pass up.
Okay, but what's going on in the real world that's so problematic? I don't like the idea. I understand the need for the desire people have for transparency within governing systems, and you want to make sure that nothing untoward is happening. I get that. But there's also a need for some things to remain opaque. For measures against, like hackers or counterterrorism or whatever. There are things that are done that need to be secret because if it were transparent, then it would jeopardize the governing system's defenses and ability to protect the citizenry. So I don't know. It's one of those tough arguments. I can see both sides of it. I think that some elements of secrecy. I'm kind of more on the side of secrecy. Like, on the whole, I trust my government, and I feel that if there's things that they feel need to be kept secret, then yeah, they know better than I do that it needs to be kept secret. But I also understand that not all governments are trustworthy, and so in some instances, thinking that way could lead to very dangerous things being done without your general populace being aware. She just hasn't given us anything concrete, Jinsil, for what the problem with Cell that she has with Central is. So I'm not swayed yet.
Something's wrong with Central. Did you do it?
Not us. We've never seen anyone quite so devastatingly successful. A multi-vector heuristic denial of service attack against Central's inner systems.
But for that, you'd need thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of systems, well prepared, working in synchronicity. Or access to its innermost workings. It's almost too good to be true, all of Central down at a moment's notice.
How's the city still running?
They'll have auxiliary mechanisms in place. Newton's autonomic nervous system to Central's higher brain functions.
With Central suddenly down, Cell's security system was weaker than ever.
Precisely. An opportunity that Jihilia couldn't pass up.
Alright, so it sounds like you don't really like Chishiki.
I read Shishiki sometimes. What's wrong with them?
That depends. If you want the banal and the trivial, they're absolutely fine. By having a stranglehold on the world's media industry, they are capable of controlling what the majority of the population are aware of.
Are they lying to us?
No, merely deceiving.
Huh?
What they want people to know, they'll report wholly, truthfully, and factually. This is how they've established their credibility. If they or their allies wish something to be suppressed, they have thousands of hackers on staff to destroy systems that pose a threat.
You're kidding.
Not at all. They lead the world in private sector espionage through a number of subsidiaries. As far as Jihilia are concerned, the things most worth knowing are those that others wish hidden. That is why we work against Chishiki, to ensure that the world knows the whole truth.
I'm not convinced that all of the world needs to know the whole truth.
This apartment looks almost exactly like mine. Well, except for all the data artifacts. And it's cleaner.
Not surprising, since it was right above yours.
Are you sure that agent wasn't targeting this apartment?
Unlikely. The occupant was away long-term. Together with trapping you within your apartment and outside of the trance.
Yeah, I thought so. Just hoped it might be someone else they were after. Then I could get back to my trance.
Yeah, it sounds... I don't know. This person might be trying to guide her into thinking that Regis is her enemy. I mean, it could be that Jinsil is just interpreting the situation incorrectly, the same as Latha is. And, given the information that they do have access to, I can't fault them for that. That's the conclusion I draw as well. But I don't know. It could also be that Jinsil is purposely trying to set Latha against Regis and hide from her the truth of the situation. Which, if she's working with the blackmailer, makes sense to me. So...
Guy's going to help me get out, but what then? I can't exactly go home anymore.
We have much to discuss, and that would be better done on a secure site. There are a number of terminal nodes we use as drop points. One of those will suffice. But remember, do not access the trance on the net until we confirm it's safe.
So, you mind if I connect to the
We're occupying
trans?
this terminal's internet port. Mind if I connect to the trans through you?
I'm sorry, that's not possible.
Oh, come on, man. I'll only be a few Gbps. I haven't been on in, like, hours.
I can assure you, the trance won't be going anywhere without you.
Let's go ahead and push it. I don't think Jinsil's gonna let her, but maybe it will help Latha come to the realization that she really needs to get some help for this trance need she's got.
Come on, I need to get back in there.
I'm sorry, I have to keep this port open for our data miners. Plus, it may not be safe for you.
They've already got me in here. What's the worst that can happen?
They can infect you like Guy.
If whoever has been targeting you notices you've come back online,
They'd realize I was still alive.
and exactly where you are. I'm sorry, but until we find out exactly who they are and what they want, you're going to have to remain out of the trance.
Any idea why they're after me?
Have you been hacking anyone you shouldn't have?
Nobody who tried to kill me anyway. Could it be related to Cell? It was an agent who planted the bomb.
Not directly. If it was, they'd have finished you rather than keeping you prisoner.
Yeah.
I have some theories as to what's going on, but we'll know more for certain later.
Once you've had a chance to pull data out from Central while it's down.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Off one.
Alright, well, let's head out of here then. Talk to Guy again. I think we can convince him that we're trustworthy now. So,
Hi, Guy.
Hey there.
talk to your
Hello.
friend Jinsil.
She wasn't talking to you.
He's so furious at it. Okay.
Jinsil says hi.
Oh, does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one. I lost touch with her hours ago.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
Okay, so what, you want me to help you out? And, yes, he did just confirm that Jinsil is in fact a gal. Now, something else interesting I've noticed is that when she's not in the trance, she wears those coveralls, right? And she said that those are the coveralls that everybody in that part of the city that she's from used. Everyone on the, like, city-supported living system or whatever. But then we see Guy here, and, like, when... So here, not outside of the trance, he's wearing a different outfit. He's got, like, a jacket, and he's got some pants. And we've seen... How many people have we seen? And what I'm getting at is it seems like if she's stuck, if all that she's offered, because she doesn't have any means to support herself, she's just dependent on the city, but if that's what the people who are dependent on the city, they all just get the same kind of coveralls, it just feels kind of like a classist sort of thing to me, like it's this physical identifier they have to wear that they're people who don't support themselves. And I don't know in the city if that's something viewed negatively or not, but it just seems, and I don't know, it feels like maybe it's not something that, look at her in the trance. She's got so much personality showing through in her clothing and the way she presents herself. She's got this different hairdo and everything else. Like, you see, so it's not something that it just doesn't matter to her. I think in the real world she doesn't care so much about wearing the coveralls just because she's so absorbed in the world of the trance, but if she were more involved with real world activities, like... I don't know, I just wonder how she would feel being basically branded as someone that's being supported by the city because coveralls are the only thing she has to wear, the city-issued coveralls. I don't know. It's been kind of nagging at me. So anyhow, what you want, Guy?
Fine. What is it you want?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox. For that, I need epinephrine. See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Really?
Substance abuse is the curse of the working classes.
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cell's treatment might work, or I might walk out of here and straight to Greater Han. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost to make sure it's me who wins the battle.
We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle.
Plus, it's the kind of thing that most chemical synthesizers can make.
Wait, like a food machine?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
Don't go anywhere.
Ha, you're funny.
Well, let's see what I can do then. Bloop. Yeah, like, see, he's got this jacket, he's got his pants here and his shoes and stuff. Like, she didn't even have shoes on. Okay. So, food machine.
Ugh, how much of this slop do I want in my pockets?
I want epinephrine. So how are we gonna
It's
do it?
different from mine. A whole lot older. There's a message on the panel. Insert.
Okay, so to make what we want. Well, we can't wetware with
Either
it.
it's got some pretty from the look of it.
All right. Well, I guess we could ask him if he'll give us some.
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
I'd just like some epinephrine.
What? Oh, come
Oh, yeah,
on.
there's a table in the way.
Can you move the table, please?
Sorry about that. I moved the table.
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure.
So, well,
Sorry about messing up the room.
Charlie's not gonna be happy, but I've seen worse.
really?
At least it's not hard to clean, all this concrete.
Okay, so this guy.
The guy in the bed? I know what's wrong with him. He's contracted a human resources Trojan.
How would you know this? Have you been trancing with him? Because then we might have to quarantine you as well.
No, I had a friend come down with it.
Okay, then. I can get something to help.
Well, thank you. What's this?
Unfortunately, I can only try to stabilize him for now. We have to wait for a specialist before we can try anything stronger.
I may be good, but even I can't breach it quickly enough. That officer would see me.
Yeah, alright, so.
A utility drone. It probably carries things around the building. Looks like it's full of medical stuff.
I just.
Hey, what are you doing to that drone?
Nothing.
I was just checking out the hardware. It's quite some gear you guys have.
I've done all I can for the moment. Let me know if he gets any worse, okay?
Well, we got some goodies from it. So, that's something. Alright, what do we got now? A scalpel and an injector.
I can't use it like that.
Okay. Well, I'll try the injector on the gross food.
As cool as it is, I don't think I can augment it any further.
Oh, not the fork. The food.
That sure won't make it.
No? Okay. Slash up the blanket?
That doesn't need.
It doesn't.
That sure won't make it. As cool as it.
It isn't compatible with the wetware. You are unable to form a connection. Okay, that was pretty silly. Okay, I don't think we can do anything with this either.
Wow, this is some really old hardware. It's going to need some upgrading if I want to make it produce anything complex.
Didn't realize we'd be able to just rip that thing open. Nice. Can we open up the camera too? Maybe it'll have something good in it.
What?
No, not the water dispenser. Excellent.
This might be useful. It broke.
Yeah.
I've already got.
Okay, so we've got all kinds of handy things here. What do we want to do with this? A lens, an optical module, memory block. Can we do anything with that? Entrance, maybe? We'll just trance on this table. And the remnants of the room that we've messed up. No? No. Alright. Back out. So where can I plug this memory block in?
It's not compatible.
Maybe I can take it to, Jinsil.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Thanks.
F1.
Oh, well. Okay. Well, that's a no.
I've upgraded the optical component with the camera's superpowered lens.
Alright. It's gotta do something, right? Isn't compatible with the wetware.
That isn't enough. That sure won't make it. As cool as it.
Alright. I know, I'm just trying
That
everything. Do I want to put it back in here? Now that it's better?
There. It should be a lot more sensitive with that now.
Okay. So then, what about this memory block?
That sure won't make. It's not compatible. It's not.
I don't think I really want to blend it with any of this
It's not
stuff, right?
It's not compatible. I can't reach it from here.
Well, we don't really need to dunk it in the water anyhow. I have a feeling that even if we could reach it, she wouldn't do it. Here.
You want this?
Well, we haven't done anything with
It's
it
not
yet.
I've already removed.
So I don't think we want to just put it back because we haven't adjusted it.
I can't put it back.
Yeah.
It'd still just make the brown stuff.
Okay, yeah, so we gotta do something, but... I don't think we want to mix it with the water dispenser, but...
I don't think I could.
No. Well, what's there for it to interact with? Broken light's not gonna help. Maybe if he gets his little machine back in here, I bet that's what it's gonna be. Okay. So...
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
No, come back here. I want you to bring in your little droid. I was gonna try the memory module on it. Fine. Alright, something else then. It's not gonna help. Okay. I don't think air vent's gonna help. It seems like it's gotta be something in trance, right? What else is there to plug it into? We broke the camera, so we don't want it in there. It's not going to connect with the table or light. Okay, let's... Can I do anything here yet? No new messages. Oh, that's a bummer. Better not download that package any more times than you need to. They might start learning to work together. Alright, fine. But what am I going to do with this memory module? Okay, let's talk to Guy. See if he's got any ideas. Oh, that's what I need to do. Now I feel very silly. Okay. Yeah. Or I don't even need to step out of there, I just need to pop out of trance. Right? So.
I don't think this can store it.
Okay, it's fine. It'll just be in my items to use now, right? Yep, excellent. There we go. Okay, that took me... I missed a key thing there, so that took me longer than it should have. But we got it now.
Let's see what it can do now.
Okay. Token?
It didn't sound like the machine enjoyed that. At least it managed to make me a cartridge of epinephrine.
Does it really sound... It didn't sound like it enjoyed it, but did it sound really any different than any other time it makes something? Alright, let's give this to Guy.
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Oh no, we have to inject him.
The cartridge is mounted in the ejector.
Here you go, buddy.
Now let's see if he holds up his end of the bargain.
Alright. Guy? Hey. Well, the other thing's gone, so that's something, right?
Feeling better?
A whole lot, thanks. I managed to get rid of the knockoff. Give me a few hours, I'll be out of the wall and can help you leave.
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
From here? Not much, but I could give you some options.
I
Okay.
need more than helpful suggestions.
I've got control of one of the utility drones. They use them for moving Kit around the building.
I might be able to escape if I was better equipped.
Atta girl. I've sent you the link to the drone. She'll be in your hub.
Oh, thank you.
You sure you're going to be alright?
Yeah, now that Chatty Cathy's out of the way, I'll work on getting myself out of this sim next. You work on leaving Cell, and give Jinsil my regards.
Alright, will do. Well, hopefully he's not a bad guy, because he was pleasant enough to talk to, and I do like the idea that, you know, we've saved someone, so... Okay, obviously this is what we need to mess with, but first, let's let Jinsil know that we helped out Guy.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Thanks.
F1.
Okay, or not. Ooh. Okay. So we can look at everything here. Screens full of medical data. Even if the drone's optics had a high enough resolution for you to read them, you're certain they'd make no sense to you. They meant a lot to Regis, though. Okay, so that's all the same. This is our little drone. The projection continues to flicker. Apparently your drone has no way to engage with it. Okay. What can you get, little drone? I don't think anything... The surgical apparatus, I don't think it can reach it. It's powered down. Apparently the utility drone you inhabit can't communicate with it. Okay. Can we move to another room, though? Oh, we sure can. Look at that little drone go. Okay, I'm overly excited about this. We get to be a little drone. What a cutie. But I'm going to go ahead and actually wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time, we'll see what our drone friend can accomplish for us.